and Sass. I'm Cass, and today this video is going to be about foundation. So this is my review of the IL MAKIAGE foundation. So I'll just talk to you a little bit about foundation and me. So I have got combination skin and it's a pain. So I will often wear a foundation and then find I'm getting a lot of dry patches. So then I'll have to switch to a new foundation, which then clears my skin right up, but the same pattern repeats. So I have mainly been using Studio Fix by MAC for the last few years, and I've always been really happy with my skin while I've been using Studio Fix. But I don't know if they changed the formula or if my skin changed with age. But I started to notice it wasn't sitting right kind of around my nose and on my cheeks. So I was like, So I went back to Urban Decay. And I have been using it. And although I love the coverage that Urban Decay gives me, I wasn't happy with how it sat on my nose or under my eyes, where, you know, we get those nice attractive lines, especially when we smile. So a friend of mine, it was Autumn. Hi Autumn. She hasn't tried this yet, she's just ordered it. And they do, IL MAKIAGE do ask that you give it a week before you review it. So I thought I'd just go ahead and do my review, as I've been using it a few weeks. And then Autumn can review hers. So she sent me an ad she found on Facebook for this particular foundation, and they claim that they can colour match you just from a questionnaire. So that sounds pretty crazy, right? How can they colour match you without seeing your face in the flesh, trying it on? So I was like, go on then, I'll give that a go. And so it took you through a questionnaire. Ask questions like, what type of skin do you have? What are your main skin issues? So for me, I put acne. I'm very prone to acne, hormonal acne. I never got any as a child. So what else did it ask? It showed pictures of different skin tones, and it said like which is more like yours, and it asked you to do that a few times. It asked if you knew what your undertone was, what colours the undertone of your skin is, and I was like, no. So it asked you to check your veins in your wrists, the colour, and choose that. And then it emailed me and said, your colour match is number 20. So it also asks what you're looking for, like if you're looking for full coverage, if you're looking for something light but buildable, barely there. So I put full coverage, and I said I wanted a matte finish. I do not look good when I'm glowing. I'm a bit glowy now. It's not good. So I paid £36. So it is, I've paid more for foundation. But really, if I'm paying £36, I want it to be good. So I paid it, and yeah, waited. It didn't take long. It was here within a couple of days. It came in this cool little magnetic case, look, which I should probably take it out, but this is way too much fun. we have, it's in a glass bottle. Number 20, Woke Up Like This, Flawless Base Foundation. So it's quite light. I'm very pale. I don't think it picks up on camera, but I am quite pale. It comes with a little pump bottle. And they do ask that you apply this preferably with a brush or a blender, but not your fingers. So if you're used to applying foundation with your fingers, it does ask you not to. I think that for a accurate review, they ask that you do apply it with a brush or a blender. So I have used a brush. Now, I will say that the brush I've used to apply this is only a cheap brush. It's not anything spectacular because I usually use a blender. But with this, because they do recommend a brush if possible, I wanted to use a brush. So I only have a cheap brush, and I was like, you know, if it's great, I'll go out and buy a decent foundation brush. So I'm going to show you a quick video of me applying it for the very first time. So yeah, there's a lot of roots in this and there's no nails. So I do look a bit different. But I think I've been using it 3 weeks now. So let's have a look. Okay, so my initial reaction was, it's okay. Like, I wasn't blown away. It was just foundation. The coverage was okay. But the thing that I did like about it was it wasn't cakey. Like, it's buildable. So I could have gone out like that, or I could have done another coat, if you like paint. And often I don't. I just use the one application. I mean, I want to say if I go out, but you know, we're still kind of locked down. The pubs are reopened and I have been to the pub. Now, when I did go to the pub, I did build it so that I looked a bit less of a mess. And I really liked the way my skin looked that night. I had just dermaplaned my own face as well. And that was in a previous video where we used the Hollywood browser. So I'm just going to talk to you quickly about before I dermaplaned. So before I dermaplaned, the first few days of using this, I wasn't overly impressed. I was like, it's just a foundation. It's nothing special. I definitely wouldn't spend £36 on it. But then every time I went to a review, I kept seeing them say, you know, give it 7 days. And I was like, okay, I'll give it 7 days because I want to do it properly. So by the time it got to 7 days, I couldn't find it. I'd misplaced it somewhere in my bedroom because my bedroom does go like that sometimes. And I put my Urban Decay foundation on and I hated how it looked. And I was like, whoa, okay. quickly scrolled through my phone at some selfies that I'd taken over the past few days. So I tried to take quite a few with the new foundation. I was like, wow, I look a lot better with the Il Makiage. I took off my Urban Decay and I reapplied this and I was like, yeah, it's a lot better. So I continued to use it as my main foundation. Been really happy with it. It covers my acne really well. So right now, I mean, I'm looking into my screen, so I might not be able to see, but can you guys see anything? I get a lot of acne around my chin, like you do with hormonal acne, and I think it covers it really, really well. So then I dermaplaned my face with a Hollywood browser, and I mean, I don't know if I did a good job of the dermaplaning, but putting this on afterwards was an absolute game changer. Wow. My face, since dermaplaning and using the Il Makiage, I'm really, really happy with the result. I'm not saying I'm a supermodel, but like, I'm happy with how my skin appears now. Like if I take a selfie, I'm like, oh, my skin looks really nice. And before, you know, my main issue wasn't, oh, my nose. I mean, we won't go there. But it was always, oh, my skin looks awful. But yeah, I'm not seeing that now. I'm like, oh, my skin looks really good. My skin looks healthy. I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased. I think £36 for this. I'd pay it again. I'm gonna order it again. And actually, I did a little like typed-up review on the Il Makiage website, and they sent me £15 off my next bottle, which is great. £15 off. So that takes it to £21, which then, you know, makes it less than MAC. I think MAC's £26.50, and I've always thought that was a really good price for their Studio Fix foundation. But this is definitely better than Studio Fix. This is better than Urban Decay, and it's better than Clinique for me and my skin. And actually, guys, it matches my skin tone. I still don't know how they managed to do that from a questionnaire. That is crazy. What I'm going to try and do at the end of this video, which will be in a minute because I've waffled on, I don't really know what else to say. It's foundation, it's great. I do always top up my foundation with a loose setting powder. Every now and again though, I've forgotten, because this has covered so well and it is really matte that I haven't like felt, obviously I've forgotten because I've thought I'd already done it. That's a plus. Yeah, so I'm going to pop some photos of my face all done up, close up-ish, so you can see like finished results. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. But yeah, I definitely think this is brilliant stuff, really brilliant. And the company, I like the company. They have sent emails since. I'm not great at reading emails, but one of them caught my eye. It said there was a free makeup lesson as a thank you for purchasing the foundation. And you were invited to choose a live here on YouTube. And I did do it. I watched a live tutorial. I found it quite helpful. That's not usually something I would watch, but it was to do the, you know, the eyeshadow crease, and I was like, I'd quite like to learn to do that. That was good. Totally free. Thought that was a nice touch. I don't really have anything else to say. It's a good foundation. It's a very, very good foundation. I've used ones more expensive than this, and I don't still use them, so that must say something. So yeah, Il Makiage. I will put their website in the description. And Autumn will be on with her review in a couple of weeks, I should imagine. Autumn has very different skin to mine. She's Italian, so, and Sicilian, so her skin tone is quite tanned and olive. So it'll be interesting to see if her colour does match and what she thinks, because she doesn't like a full coverage, whereas I do, because I've got loads of spots. So here we go. Oh, and I just want to say that right now I've been wearing this for 10 hours. I've not topped it up. So what do you think? Anyway, thank you for watching me waffle on. I don't know how to do things concisely. I don't. So I really appreciate that. Check out our other social media platforms. And yeah, join us next time. Bye.